Verse 29. When they came to Jacob, their father, in the land of Canaan, they told him all that happened to them, saying, so they came back and they're going to retell the whole story. But not really in the exact same order or way. Verse 30. The man, the Lord of the land, spoke roughly to us and took us to be spies of the land. Okay, that's true. That is what Joseph did. Clearly, it's stated in the text. He spoke roughly to them, told them they're spies. Verse 31. But we said to him, we are honest men. We have never been spies. Yes, they said that as well. They said we are 10 sons of one father. And then later on, they added that, but we have 12, one not more. Other ones were our dad. Okay. Verse 32. We are 12 brothers, sons of our father. One is no more, and the youngest is this day with our father in the land of Canaan. Yes, they did that. But remember, the first time they said we are 10 brothers. Okay? Now, the second time they came up with the 12, and the one is no more. So they leave that part out, and they just mention this part. Because Jacob knows the truth. Okay? That there are 12, not 10. So it's not going to look good on them if they start off with, like they lied to this guy. So if they lied to this guy, was like, maybe they're lying here as well. What about Joseph? What about all these other things throughout the years? Can he trust them at all? Can he trust them with Benjamin? Especially when he's going to see that they came back with the money as well. Trust is a big thing. It takes years to build trust. It takes seconds to lose it. Right? Russian cultures like this. The Russians don't trust you. They think you're all spies. No, not so much that. But I mean, that's their history. But the moment they trust you, you become closer than a family member. Other countries, they are so fast. Cultures are so fast to trust you. But they really never trust you. They like say they trust you, that you are friends, but you're never really friends. When you have a problem, they're like gone. I grew up in a culture where you trusted everyone. We didn't even think people will lie to you. Right? In Thailand, the culture is where everyone lies to each other. No one thinks that the other person is telling you. They don't trust anyone. Very bad culture in that sense. I mean, I'm saying the whole Thai culture is pathetic. I'm just saying that part of the cultures I don't like, and the Thai people I've spoken to don't like it either. Right? My culture, trusting everyone, I mean, I don't think it's most likely, I haven't been to South Africa for more than a decade, but I don't think it's most likely like that anymore. Some parts might still be like that, but yeah, trust is, so is he going to trust his father, his brothers, his sons with Benjamin? Verse 33. Then the man, the Lord of the land, said to us, by this I shall know that you are honest men. Leave one of your brothers with me, and take grain for the famine of your household, and go your way. Okay, there's no mention of he'll be put in prison, or he's in prison, he's bound up in front of their eyes. No mention of that. Okay, so they're not saying, oh, this guy imprisoned. They say, just leave one of your brothers here, and go and that's the way I'll know that you are speaking the truth. I mean, he can like stay in the palace with me, kind of idea, right? Like this is a kind of picture they're painting here. It's not such a big deal, okay? It's not a big deal. No. It's not the truth. He was bound up in front of them, but they could not tell that. They could not say, I tell that, and like, Father, no way, Benjamin is going to do that to Benjamin as well. I mean, no way. He's just waiting for the last one to come. Then he will bound all of you up, and then we're all there, or something like that. I mean, so many things he could have been thinking. So they had to say it in a different way. They're not lying. Right? They're just stating things in a different way so as ultimately to achieve their goal, which is to get Benjamin and go back. So yeah, in that way, go your way. Okay, so take grain, leave one, go your way. Verse 34, bring your youngest brother to me, then I shall know that you are not spies, but honest men. And I will deliver your brother to you, and you shall trade in the land. Okay, so again, they're staying, so adding the last part, the most difficult part. Bring your youngest brother. Ooh, I mean, just imagine Jacob hearing that. Bring Benjamin, take Benjamin. What are you thinking of? Never, ever. I didn't send him in the first place. Not now, never. Not especially after one was left there. And then the money's still going to happen. No way. No way. I can't do this. It's like they was like hitting Jacob, like a boxing fight, and Muhammad Ali is beating you up, kind of idea, right? And then blood everywhere already, all your teeth lying in the ring already, and if that's not enough, now they take a knife and they stab you, not in the heart, the back, everywhere, all over the place. Caesar, et tu, brute. Right? It's like this story I remember there in Russia with this a family member of people that lived in the village I lived in, and they said he died, and according to the police he died of a heart attack. And I always used to say, I guess I would die of a heart attack as well if I've been stabbed 39 times, because he was stabbed 39 times when they were drunk, and that is the reason he died. But the number of murders for the month was full. The quota of murders for the month was full, so it was easier for the police. It's just a drunken thing, so we're going to find, and who did it, but they were drunk, kind of. So he died of a heart attack. Yeah, right. Your heart will stop if you were being hit with a knife, stabbed with a knife 39 times. So kind of like it's going on here when they said Benjamin, take Benjamin. They were beating him up with all the rest. Simeon already there. Joseph he lost, and now take Benjamin. What can be worse? What can be worse than this? So this is why they leave it for last. They were not going to start like that. Oh, we can only go back and take him out of prison if you give us Benjamin. Okay, so they're doing it in the right way. Leave the worst for last. What do you want to hear? I have good news and bad news. What do you want to hear first? Good news? No, this is what they gave, making the bad news look good. But then there was the worst news. There's actually only bad news and worse news, and they tried their best to make the bad news look good, and the worst news to look just bad. How they're going to make the worst news look good is by going to say, bring him, then I'll know you're honest. I'll give you other brother. Great. And you can trade in land. Right? You can trade in land. So, did Joseph ever say that? No. The brothers, they are adding this. Why? To make the worst news look actually kind of not so worse, not even bad, but kind of good. You just bring him, and then you can trade as well. Okay, remember like what happened there in Shechem? You can, marry, and you can trade and live and do all of this here. That's what they never told them. That's what they told the people, kind of idea, right? That we can get rich here as well from this. So this is why they're adding this trade. Even till today, if you look at the current situation in America and the whole trade barriers and everything of trade, see many people don't understand President Trump. But yeah, it's been used as a bargaining tip. You can trade with us but you need to do this. Okay, so and you can trade in land as well. I mean, we can get rid of that as well. Not only do we get our brother back, it's just Benjamin, you're just sitting, and we can trade. We can get rich. We have food. We can get rich. We can get richer than this. I mean, just imagine. We have a free trade agreement with Egypt. His father Jacob ought to have given everything to just get that. No, Joseph never promised that. Right? Joseph never promised that. but they had no other way of sweetening the deal but by lying to their father. Verse 35. Now here comes something that they had to do which they could not hide. They could not hide this.